reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense operating from the pistol. One man in the backfield, you get the football. It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets. Game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. To throw, it's Nelson. Receiver makes the catch. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Ball handed off. They stop him right at the 24.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run the option. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Tease. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking for a gap. It's Bishop. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback. And did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Johnson. As the first down is still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James. Throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
First down and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to run it. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Nelson. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch. The Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle is made at the full. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Looking to the end zone. The ball is picked off. Past the 50. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. What a catch! Makes the first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And they hand it off to the back. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, you know how I feel about the option. If there isn't any penetration, this is a dangerous play for the defense to try to defend. The quarterback's able to get to the edge, draw the defender towards him, and then deal it out to the running back, who's got a lot of room on the outside to run.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Nelson. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They call the draw play here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The Hokies will send their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Makes the grab. It's Adams. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
They pick up the first on the ground. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Nelson. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. On the option. Oh, the ball comes loose.
What a job by this defense. Backed inside their own 5-yard line. Never say die attitude. They end up getting a turnover. Not only do they not give up points, but they get the ball back to their offense.
One more play before they head to the locker room. First down. They're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. At the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Ducks offense retakes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run for the first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. A nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Takes the toss, heads to his right. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Both area brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So, Cody, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down. The option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.